Okay, so we are going to start now. So if you're on the Python interface, then we are going to start by creating a string or DNA sequence. Okay, so we are going to create strings, but we are going to try to apply it in the field of biology. So just start the command. So to create a string, let's just say my string. So we assign this to a variable. So you assign this, so we can say bioinformatics. So I have placed everything in double quote. So once they are in double quote, that means that these are string characters. Okay. You can also use single quotes. Maybe as we go along, I'll use single quotes so that you'll be used to both approaches that you can use to create strings. Let me enlarge this a bit. Yeah, this should be fine. So we can continue. Okay, so this is my string. So once I have it, I can just print it. I have created it, so I can print it. I'll say print my string, and then I'll have bioinformatics. You can also just do it straight away. That should work. And then you have bioinformatics. So this one, I use it more like in the interactive session. So I just wanted to display it. But if you are going to use that string in another operation, or if you are going to use it in another command, then you have to assign it to a variable like what I have done here. So this is a string. Let's just also print another one. Let's say hello world. This time I'm using a single quote. So this is how it's going to be done. So I have hello world. Okay, so this is how we create strings. Now we are biologists. Let me just put that because this is Python for bioinformatics. So I'm going to switch to bioinformatics. So let's create a DNA sequence. So DNA sequences are also considered as strings in the field of programming. So let's create one. Let's say my DNA. My DNA equals, let's say A, G, C, T, any of them. So this is in single quotes. So because these are in single quotes, they are strings. So now you have your DNA. So you can print it. You can say print my DNA. So we have printed our sequence. So this is how we manipulate strings. Sorry, this is how we manipulate DNA sequences. Okay, so if you have a DNA sequence, you are analyzing it using some tools. Then behind the scenes, these sequences, they are strings. So you just have to manipulate them as strings and then you can process them. Of course, we are going to manipulate them by looking at all these activities. So just stay tuned and then continue. Okay, so let's continue. Now we have a DNA sequence. We also have our classical strings, and so we can continue and then start some steps. Okay, so let's go to the next section. So in the next session, we are going to look at converting strings to lower or uppercase. So